If you didn't know, protein is the key to life. We have to have it. It's absolutely essential. In fact, if you are protein deprived, disease will set in. And by far the best source of protein, hands down, is munching on animals, for sure. I mean, there are proteins with plants, but having animal sources is fantastic. But here's the thing, crap hits the fan. The squirrel population is going to probably all but disappear. It's going to be a bad day for Bambi, if you know what I mean. So we may have to resort to veggies from your garden, perhaps. And this video is going to outline the best veggies to grow by far. In fact, of course, as always, I'm going to save the best for last. Let's jump into it. We're going to start off with edamame, which are just soybeans. It is one of the highest protein veggies, which is fantastic. We're talking about 18 grams a serving, geared more toward the warmer climates. So it's up to you if you can grow it where you're at, or even if you like that. I try to get non-GMO stuff. That's the thing too. But you know what? As I go through this list, keep count. Mark off and tell me how many of these veggies you like and possibly grow in your own garden at the end. Peas, snap peas, snow peas, garden peas, fantastic. For peas, we're looking at 8 grams of proteins per cup, which is fantastic. And great thing is, these do grow in colder climates. So way to go for us in Michigan. Number 8, spinach. Do you like spinach? 5 grams of protein per cup of this. Now, I will tell you some of them on this list will have oxalates, and there is a connection between oxalates and kidney stones. We find a lot of times people will go off a diet of eating like animal meat and go into this and start getting kidney stones. And they often, it's a misconception, they think it's calcium causing that. And there are times where high calcium can. Obviously, always check with your doctor on this, but something to keep in mind, the oxalates can be problematic. And that also goes for number 7, kale. For cooked kale, we're looking at 4 grams of protein per cup, which is good. And kale's great too because it grows in all kinds of climates. And I like those because you can actually grow them up here in Michigan. Even when the cold weather starts coming, you can still grow it. Oh, number 6, broccoli. I love broccoli. How about you? We're looking at 4 grams for this too. And what's nice about broccoli is it can actually produce numerous broccoli heads throughout the year. Got to have your broccoli. Number 5, also, yes, Brussels sprouts. Also fantastic. I love Brussels sprouts. Also 4 grams of protein per cup as well. A little bit more difficult to grow, or at least the yield's not so much. You have to be patient with your Brussels sprouts. Number 4, asparagus. Fantastic for your garden, by the way. 4 grams per cup as well. But asparagus is one of those things that's a perennial. You plant it and it'll keep coming back over and over and over again. And asparagus is delicious. Number 3, collard greens. If prepared the right way, delicious. Also 4 grams. And it's nice because it's south, north, doesn't matter. You can grow collard greens practically anywhere. Number 2, sweet corn. Now, I really stress on this one, get the non-GMO type. But corn obviously is delicious, has a lot of carbs and stuff to it, give you energy. 4 to 5 grams per cup of corn. It does take a little bit of trickery or mastery, how about that, to grow corn. But obviously worth its weight in gold when you can get it to go. Number 1, not a vegetable, but mushrooms, but still awesome. You know, you can forage mushrooms in your backyard, or there's lots of mushroom kits. You can actually even sow mushroom logs so that way you have mushrooms coming back year after year. Delicious, delicious, but a lot of proteins. And a bonus, best of all, potatoes. Potatoes are fantastic. They actually have all the essential proteins. Now, all these vegetables and mushrooms and stuff I listed may not have all the essential fats you need, but proteins they do. And potatoes are right up there. Very easy to grow. Fantastic stuff. So I would definitely stock up a lot of potatoes. There's a reason why manufacturers have potatoes coming out now without the eyes in them, because they don't want you to grow. They don't want you to grow them. I mean, they say it's because in produce they don't want little sprouts coming off of them, but who cares if it does? But potatoes are great and hopefully grow a lot. So in the comments, did you keep track? How many of these things do you grow? How many of these do you love? I love every single thing on here. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.